this whole new environment, whole new routine, whole new people, whole new everything, whole new smells, whole new weather, whole new animals. Like all of it is different for them, and it's highly stressful for dogs. Okay, so explain a little bit more about, so I can just know what we're walking into.
Like when I'm at my desk working, she will lay and block him from even entering the room.
Okay.
And then he will, he whines from the doors on the door.
Okay.
Because he wants to come in and see me and wants to whatever, and she's like, like she doesn't. When I was on the couch the other day, that's when I got in a tussle with. They got in a tussle with me in the middle. He wanted to get close to me, and she went after him, and then. So.
Yep. Is this the room over here that you work in where they do it?
Yeah.
Okay, so if we come to the room, let's say you said laying in front of the door right here.
Yeah. Well, she will lay underneath my feet,
okay,
and, like block him from being able to get to me, and then
gotcha.
So she's using her body against the door,
and
then she's underneath the halfway
gotcha.
there, and then he comes to try to, and she growls at him.
So I think what would be beneficial for Oreo is Oreo still, because we could create a place command like to go in there and get on the couch or something, right? We could do a place command like that, but that won't be beneficial because Oreo will stress out not being able to see you.
Right.
So I'm thinking maybe place could be like right here for Oreo. So that way when you're working, if Oreo's doing that behavior, we can train the place command to place. And then Oreo's like, okay, I'll get up, I'll lay here. I can still physically see you, but I'm now not blocking Tux from being able to come up.
Could this be like Tux's place?
Yeah, that can. We can absolutely, yeah. Place can be anywhere in the house that you want it to be.
Okay.
It's just setting where it's going to be. There you go. Okay. So kind of like that, and then eventually full lay down.
We'll lay down here, lay down there.
So right now what I'm trying to do is I'm really assessing what is because I mean, like I said, place is going to be good. It will be good, and we can absolutely teach place, but I want to find the root.
Yeah.
You know, I want to get to the baseline of why.
Yeah.
Because that's the big thing is why. So yeah.
What I noticed between Oreo and Tux, myself, when we first came up, Tux was all up on us and everything else. As soon as Oreo comes out to greet us, Tux gets in the way. So I'm wondering if maybe Oreo gets empowered because of this spot.
Got it.
This is my place. This is my safe spot. Yeah, that's highly possible. Hey, so your turn. Hi. Come on. Oh, I know. Come on.
Oreo,
come on. Oh, I know. Good. All right, Oreo, come. Place. Good place. Go ahead, come on. Free. Go back to mom. You can go under there. Place, come. Place. Good, Oreo. While you're sitting there, I want you to call Oreo's name and then say place and point over to here.
Okay. Oreo. Place. Oreo, place.
There we go. Good. All right, free. Come on. Now give some praise.
Good girl. Okay. Oreo, place.
Better. Barely any resistance. Good, Oreo. Good girl. I know. Oh, you like the pets, don't you? Yeah, they're very affectionate dogs. Oh, I know. All right.
Come on, Oreo. Come on. Good girl. Oreo, come.
You're good. Go ahead. Go. Come on. Get mom.
Taxi.
See?
Taxi, you go to the place.
All right, free. Good. Okay. So, Yep. So the pointing place, that's going to be important. If Oreo is doing the whole I don't want to move, if you're working and you tell Oreo place, it doesn't matter where Oreo is. If you have that just moment to basically just grab the collar and bring Oreo over here and just go back. And if Oreo tries to follow you back, just like I backed Oreo up, nope, stay. Eventually Oreo will get that, and it will be quick. It will be quick. Oreo's a smart dog. Now, what you can also do is leave it for Tux. Yes, because they have a good bond. They really do. But that right now is Oreo's safe spot. We want to make this Oreo's safe spot, right? And that would be great. Now, when it comes down, for instance, Oreo was trying to come to you, but Tux went up under there and was on your lap and stuff. Just no, leave it or go real quick, just to get Tux to go. Because one thing I think I told you last time I was here, one thing a lot of pet owners do wrong with dogs is that we allow them to demand affection at all times, and then we give it to them. When you're on your computer, you're doing work, you're doing your thing. If you had a child come over here and stuff and start putting their head in your lap, like scratch my head, or like, hey mom, you would be like, go do something, I'm working, right? The same should apply to the dogs. The same should apply. It's hard love, it really is, but it doesn't mean we love them any less, but it does set boundaries, for sure. It does set boundaries. Oreo laying under your desk is not a problem. Tux has more boundary issues than Oreo does when it comes to I want your affection. Tux will absolutely get all up in your lap to get the affection because Tux knows that I can and I will get it if I do this. So setting those boundaries is good. Setting this place, like I said, that's fine. What you can do as well is when you're working over here, and let's say you're allowing Oreo to be under your desk, and that's fine. Keep the lead on. Keep the lead on, and maybe just have the lead. Come on over. Come on. Okay. Good. Maybe just have the lead to where it's easy. If Oreo's laying down, then you can just have the lead like that, right? Okay. And so if Oreo, I was hoping that Oreo would do a growl at Tux because I wanted to do a quick correction to show you how that works so you can do it properly every time. And I don't like to do a correction if nothing happened because I'm not going to teach the dog you're getting punished for no reason. So, but what a correction would be, basically, let's say Oreo is underneath here, doing Oreo's thing, and Tux starts walking up, and Oreo starts doing the growl. Just take this, right, and do a pop, right? Do a pop, no. If Oreo does again, pop, no. Okay. If Oreo does again, place, right? So that will teach Oreo either you can be pleasant under here, or you can be removed from my vicinity where you want to be. So you choose. You get to pick your poison. Okay. But it doesn't have to be a big pop where it's like I'm yanking the dog across the room, just like we were doing outside. Yeah. You know, nothing huge, just enough because they're sensitive dogs anyway when it comes to that stuff. Okay. So like one thing I noticed is I'm not going to do it, but even a quick little pop like that, in which it's just with my wrist, you know, so they are neck sensitive dogs. So that's why I would definitely don't do it hard. Okay. But just enough to get Oreo's attention, and it has to be a stern no. Okay. Is pop, no. Okay. Or pop, leave it. Leave it's a really good one because leave it can be used for so many different things, right? So I would do one of those, and then after 2 times, if that's not working, then place. But also be aware of which dog is doing what, right? So if Oreo's minding Oreo's own business, and then Tux comes up and starts, you know, getting all up in Oreo's shit, and then at that point, Tux leave it. You know, so you gotta really look at that. Oreo, come. Place. Place. Come on. Place. Good. Good. Good, Oreo. Obviously, Oreo's only met me twice now. One time was a groom. So Oreo and me, you know, you can see with the body language. That's not a I'm afraid of you. That's more of the body language that Oreo has right now is I'm anxious right now. And anxious is not a bad thing. Getting them out of their comfort zone is not a bad thing. Yep, and then if you find any treats that they really like,
get some nudges and some stuff.
Yeah, I would just keep some maybe like right in here, so that way when they are behaving well, it's all about timing, right? So if they're behaving really, really well, then giving them that treat at that very moment
Yeah.
is positive reinforcement that goes a very long way. Again, the punishment is just what punishment is just reducing unwanted behavior. Reinforcement is increasing a wanted behavior. So treats goes a very long way with reinforcing behaviors. Punishment here for the growls and stuff would be place, right?
Yeah.
With Oreo wants to be around you.
Yeah.
Right, you're the safe area is what it's really looking like, especially with seeing this rather than just under there. I'm resource guarding my spot. I think it really is you. You're the safe space, so your vicinity within a certain radius of you.
Because they're so new here too.
Yeah, probably, and you're probably exactly. Yeah, it's only been what
10 years, and they've been here a week now.
Yeah. So give it some time for sure. Give some time and see how they start interacting differently once they get more comfortable with the space. Like you said, it's been a week. After 3 more weeks from now, a month being here, you're gonna see so many different changes, right?
Like in the farm, I let them out in the morning, and they just go
and do whatever.
They do whatever. I try to let them out here in the morning here.
Mm-hmm.
No, they want me to go out with them.
Yeah, it's different.
It's different.
Yeah.
Like there's a lot more hazards in Oklahoma than there were here.
Yeah.
But they don't. They just they want to be with me.
It's a new environment, and dogs are routine based. Okay. Especially farm dogs. You know, they're routine based, and if they had their freedom at the farm, did they do work? No, they were just hung out. Farm dogs, yeah. Okay, yes, but dogs are animals of routine, and their routine has been 100% uplifted and changed. Like nothing is the same, which is going to be highly stressful for them. Okay. And it seems like Oreo is dealing with it a lot differently than Tux is. So I would definitely give it some time. Keep setting those boundaries, because when you're working again, especially Tux over here, leave it or go somewhere else. Place, that's a perfect spot right there. Yeah. Until I am at a spot where I can put my hands down and then call you over and give you the love that you want. But set those boundaries, and then I would say for right now, when it comes to the growling issue, has there ever been any like lunging, biting, or anything?
Yeah, they got into it the other night.
They got into it. Oh, okay, yeah.
Separating them. Yeah. Because she was I was laying on the couch and she was in front of me, and he wanted to get to me, and she was like, no. Mm-hmm. And so she was stop it, knock it off. Okay, yeah, so at that point, be aware of what it is. Yeah, grab the legs. If they are fighting, grab the legs for sure. Don't rip them hard apart, but like lift up like a wheelbarrow, and they'll be like, whoa, what's going on? That's a really good tactic, but let's try to avoid that completely. Exactly. So if she is sitting at your legs, and he comes over for anything, and you just you start hearing a lower grumble. Yeah. The lower grumble that you're going to hear is very different than other growls and playful growls and stuff. It's a very extended low grumble. Yes. Yeah. So that low grumble right there those are fighting words. Those are like, you back off or I'm snapping. Right. I've actually, with groom stuff where dogs are nail aggressive, for instance, I hear it constantly. It's one of those, like, for instance, when I was under there, that's why I grabbed the lead, because when I started doing that and I heard it, I'm like, this might turn out bad, so let me grab a lead. But if you start hearing that low grumble, at that point, what you need to do is correct the behavior by, Oreo, I'm gonna move you. I'm removing you from my zone, because if these are my friends. Anything outside of it is unacceptable, right? So, Tux is our friend, and if you're going to try to fight Tux for no reason at all, that's unacceptable. So you don't get to be in the cool kid club. You don't get to be in this circle right now. So, and that's all she wants right now, is to be in your circle. Yeah. And so that will do so much more for her when it comes to knowing. Yeah, so when she low growls, let's say you're sitting there, or you're sitting at your couch, and there she low growls, get up, hey, other room, or somewhere else, somewhere like at least 10 feet away, right? And if she tries to come back, nope, and then give it like a little bit of time, like 5 minutes, and then she come right back. And if she does it again, nope, out of my vicinity. And that will definitely teach her that if I want to be where I want to be, which is close to my human, then I need to act right. So, and then by you doing that, and then maybe giving a little bit of love over here to Tux, will definitely help her, for sure. Okay. For sure. But yeah, the place command.
she's not going to really do well with me right now doing it because she's still getting to know me.
Yeah.
So I think, as we continue grooms and getting to know them, I can absolutely train them on the place command. I think right now and on top of that, because they're so new here.
Yeah.
They're so new here. Give them like I said.
I'm not trying to be heartless about it. I'm trying to create that safe
environment for them. Yeah, for sure. So keep up with the boundaries. Keep up with just knowing them that you already know them anyway, from your mom having them. So keep up with the boundaries. Make sure that Tux is not getting all up in Oreo's ass for no reason. Okay. And if Tux is doing fine and Oreo's the problem, then make sure that that's handled too. Yeah. And by doing that, you are now you're taking preventative measures to make sure that fights don't happen again. Right. And during the same time, it's a lot of growth they're going to have with being in this whole new environment, whole new routine, whole new people, whole new everything, whole new smells, whole new weather, whole new animals. All of it is different for them, and it's highly stressful for dogs. Once we get back to that groom, I'll spend some extra time with you afterwards or even beforehand to talk about where they're at, because at that point they should be more acclimated into this area, into the space, and then at that point I might have a whole lot more luck with training them. The outside lead walking and stuff, that was fine. They're good to go on that for the most part, and just as long as you just keep up with what we worked on, they're good. With this, it's gonna just everything I said, like everything, all the things. Yeah, all the things. But yeah, I think that's it.
Perfect.
Awesome.
Yeah, this is unusual for hiding behind the door. She doesn't want me to pull up.
Yeah, she doesn't want me. Yeah, she doesn't. That's why I decided I'm at this point. I'm causing more stress for her than needed, and she's just adjusting here. She doesn't know what's going on, and she needs to figure it out. So
it's okay. We'll figure it out.